What is going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Any new viewers, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Lots of different topics we cover over here. Enjoying the discussion. Let's talk about this in the comments. But listen, I've been covering Tiger King, all the different storylines that come along with this. And one of the storylines that I've been covering is that we all know Carole Baskin is guilty. She killed her husband. I really believe it, and seems a lot of other people do as well. I went over all this information. I got a few different videos up on it. If you guys haven't seen them, go check them out. And as I said, join the discussion. But listen, okay, we saw a couple days ago, Sheriff Chronister reopened the investigation. They got a tip line. He said, listen, call in. I want justice for this family. I really do. And something I was talking about was the effect of the people. A lot of people start digging around in this cold case. Some real good tips could actually come in. But as of now, he said it's only been theories and things like that. Nothing substantial, And he was also talking about how back when this case was still open, I believe it was like 2011 or something like that, they actually went to Costa Rica, to where Don's home was, where he did his business and everything when he was over there. And it was odd. He said one of the security that used to work for Don claimed that he had supposedly seen Don since his disappearance. And the other security guard said, man, hell no, we haven't seen him. He's gone. And something else that makes no sense, right? As we know, the new wills and power of attorney and everything was manipulated to where Carole got everything. Don's family, his kids, walked away with nothing. They walked away with nothing, and they paid attention to bank accounts and everything like that. And, they're still living how they're living. Like, they've never got substantial sum of money. And, if Don were to have ran off, right, and wasn't killed, when have you ever seen a situation like that where, as we know, he was trying to get away from Carole and all that, and he would just disappear and never take care of his family, never take care of his kids? I don't buy it. You know what I mean? And also, a well-known fact already that a lot of people know, piece of information, is that Carole refused to take a lie detector test back then, and honestly, even though I don't like this woman, I think she's guilty. I think she's a creep. She's a weirdo. She just really creeps me out. I wouldn't have took one neither. Whether I gotta say, I would be inclined to maybe not take one even if I was innocent. And I mean, her lawyer, being her lawyer, did do the right thing advising her not to take it. Lie detectors are a funny thing. You guys can get in the comments, let me know what you think about it. But they're not an accurate science necessarily. They can only say if they feel that you're deceiving, or and there's ways to fool it and beat it, and I don't know, you know what I mean? But either way, Sheriff Chronister stated that it wouldn't have vindicated her or convicted her regardless. It's just a formality, you know what I mean? Like something. It's a little game, and I'm gonna get back to that in a second about games and psychology when it comes to investigations. But something I want to point out real quick is, I don't know if you guys have seen over on David Spade's YouTube channel, he's interviewed everyone that was on Tiger King. Everyone, all the colorful cast of characters that come along with this show, right? And real quick, before I get into the important thing, I just want to say one of my earlier videos I did on Tiger King, I think actually my first video ever, I said, I wonder if Joe Dirt was, modeled after Joe Exotic, because they look so much alike, to the hair, everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real life Joe Dirt, except he owned a zoo. And everyone on there that he's interviewed from the show all said, Joe Dirt's gotta play Joe Exotic. So I found that to be kind of funny. But anyways, getting to some of the important stuff that he's went over in these interviews is the fact that he's, pointed out something, and you can go back over the footage and think of this yourself and everything. But Carole, like, she likes to, when she gets nervous, she likes to laugh. And if you really, watch her over again and look at it, man, this woman is lying through her teeth and she's nervous about this. You know what I mean? And that's interesting, getting back to what I was talking about with lie detector tests and investigation tactics and everything. Well, listen to this. We already know it's happened to me. It's probably happened to some of you guys out there. Police play some games when they like to interrogate people or when they get called to a scene or anything like that. Even if it's something just as petty as a car accident, they like to play games and lie to people and try to force confessions and things like that and say, oh, we have this on tape, or someone told us this, or whatever. They like to play these games, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's, gets guilty people put in jail, but also false confessions and things can come from it too. But I'm telling you, this woman is guilty. And I say, with this new tip line open and everything like that, and, as I said, no really good information has come yet, they said. But I say it's time they get Carole back in that interrogation room one way or another. And maybe they say, hey, we got a new lead. We got some new DNA or whatever, because they do have Don's DNA from his kids. They were able to take samples from them. I don't know. I say they mess with her head a little bit, get her in there, sweat her out. This woman laughs when she gets nervous. And she sees the happenings, what's going on, that the cold case is back open, that there's this tip line and everything. And this sheriff really is giving a lot of statements where I'm inclined to believe he believes she's guilty as well. He wants justice for the family. He's watching Carole Baskin. I say you get her back in there, and maybe they just run some theories by her, or say, oh, we got this tip or something. Sweat her out. See what happens. I mean, I don't know. This woman's got money. She's got attorneys. You know what I mean? They stopped her from taking the lie detector test. Maybe they'll be able to get her out of that mess. But, hey, maybe they could throw some surveillance on her. If they pull her in there and mess with her a little bit, maybe she'll start doing some things that uncover different secrets. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yes, definitely, we're going to hope some good tips or whatever come in. And like I spoke of already, with a lot of different people, this being such a hot topic right now, we might see other media outlets get involved in this investigation, or private investigators, somebody, you know what I mean? Someone might really uncover something. This has happened before. Cold cases have been solved in this way, right? And, I'm hoping that happens, but I want to see them sweat her out a little bit, because this woman is not as smart as she thinks she is, and she wants to lead everyone to believe. You know what I mean? But you guys can get in the comments and let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you think it's time they start sweating out Carole Baskin too. But something that I wanted to point out as well is I got to shout out a subscriber who I actually shouted out earlier. It's me, bruh. He actually shared with me that the fire at Joe Exotic's park, a lot of people believed that it was that dude from Hard Copy, that producer that was trying to put together the reality television show. Some people said it was Joe Exotic. They had that footage of that guy walking. My subscriber, that's my buddy, he said, man, that walk looked just like Howard Baskin, man. I'm telling you, he says he thinks it's Howard. You guys can get in the comments and let me know what you think about that. But I don't know if you saw the reports that are coming out now that the alligators that died within that fire actually turned out to been the offspring of the gators that used to live at Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. So this story just gets crazier and more interesting. You know what I mean? More people are involved. Now it's branching out and including the king of pop, Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a wild story. But I don't know, man. Who do you guys think that set that fire? What do you think about that? With the alligators and everything. And do you agree with me? They start messing with Carole Baskin's head a little bit, put some pressure on her, because I don't think she crack. I'm telling you, go watch those David Spade interviews. They're pretty good. He interviews everyone. Like I said, I found the Joe Dirt thing funny because I said that in my first video about Tiger King. But for real, man, he's right. This woman laughs a lot when she's nervous. She's one of those people that will tell on herself. I feel like that. You know what I mean? So they got to apply the pressure on her ass. So let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Carole Baskin's guilty. What do you think? Catch you on the next video. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell. As I said, I cover a lot of different topics on this channel. There's something for everyone, and it's all about hearing from the people. Help my channel grow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.